Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This show's Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. So it does look like Yella Beezy got a new update. Now, this is some real good news for Yella Beezy that done came out. And then also, Sauce Father, Sauce Walka, did an interview with Wicked Films and also discussed if he would actually do any type of retaliation. I'm gonna get to that. But anyways, up first, we gotta talk about that boy, Young Thugger Motherfucker. Anyways, you already know. So Young Thug and his mother, you know what I'm talking about, he done came out and said that he's gonna make y'all beg, get on y'all's knees and beg for his music. His exact words was, y'all motherfuckers gonna have to beg me to drop this stuff. No, sizzy, kizzy, whatever it's supposed to say. Right now, I will be 100% honest and real. A lot of people is extremely happy that Young Thug is out of jail. People didn't really want him in jail for no years and years and years and years and years. Yes, they do believe he was actually out here spending, getting people spent on all this stuff like that. But I do think it was probably best if he would have dropped some music way, a while ago, like when he first got out and stuff like that, because I don't see a lot of people really asking for Young Thug's music right now. I think people are just more excited that he's out of jail. Because if I go to the comment section, let's read what y'all say, right? So the first comment say yes. The next comment say song. Oh, I was playing a song from this artist called Pebbles Unloaded. It ain't even out yet. She ain't even just her first song, but a lot of people like it already. Man, it better be some fire. Keep it. Who cares? Yes. What's the song, Keith? So a lot of people ask for that song. It ain't out yet. And it's not a Young Thug song. Like I said, it's a Fort Worth artist song I played in the background. And it's on my Instagram at Key Talk Media if y'all want to hear it. Boy, why be back? Keep it. Ain't he blood? Why he say sizzy? I promise I'm good. Bye. Keep your music. I don't beg a nigga for nothing. Trash. So there's a lot of mixed emotions. Nigga, you need us. We don't need you. Now with that being said, drop that stuff. Thug learning from Cardi. I don't care. Why does he have Barbie jewels on his face? I think this was like for some cover that he did or something like that. But either way, like I say, man, I don't know if there's a huge hype for Young Thug music. I could be wrong, right? I mean, obviously, I think people are gonna listen to it. He's a famous rapper artist, but I'm just saying, like, like for instance, I can just based off judging by the comment section, which is what I do. That's how I can tell if there's a huge hype for something or not. Like NBA YoungBoy definitely has a huge hype with him being released. You can see in the comment section and stuff like that. But we'll just have to see how it goes, though. Typically, whenever a rapper goes to jail and he gets out of jail, it boosts how popular he is. But if you don't drop music at the right time, like whenever you get out of jail, the hype kind of dwindles down a little bit. So, but definitely he's out of jail, at least 15 years probation, and a lot of people is very happy to see Young Thug out of jail. Anyways, now and also, are y'all excited to hear some new Young Thug music that's actually getting out? Anyway, so Charleston White actually came out and he posted a well-known lawyer inside of the DFW, Michael Campbell, right? And it says, based on today's bond hearing, don't believe everything you see on the internet. They don't have a good case against Yella Beezy. This is BS, typical overreaching by the state, in which Charleston White said from a well-known Dallas attorney, Dallas Fort Worth metropolitan attorney. So, I mean, as you can see, a very well and good attorney is actually saying that, hey, man, I don't think this is actually a tough case that they got or a lot of evidence that they got on Yella Beezy to be able to win. And based off of the bond hearing today, it just further proves that they ain't got a lot of stuff on Yella Beezy. Anyways, now speaking of Yella Beezy, buddy got some good news. It does look like Yella Beezy has actually posted bond. Now, of course, he had a $2 million bond. Then they lowered it from $2 million. His grandmother did get on stage, pretty much said that was way too high. Of course, he's got bills he got to take care of and stuff like that, right? So the judge, and also the prosecutors tried to get them not to lower it. They were like, no, he rides private jets and he has this mansion in there and all this stuff, right? But the judge took a break, came back, and ended up lowering it to $100,000 bond. So of course 10% of that is what Yella Beezy had to pay. And with that being said, Yella Beezy is now a free man. Now we go to the comment section, see what y'all got to say. These are some of the comments, right? Of course, you got some fire emojis, people clapping. It's the hardest I ever heard. Oh, they talking about this song right here, by the way. I know y'all probably done seen it.
Hey.
That actually is a super hard freestyle. I'm not gonna cap. Somebody said, "Who? Him dead. Him dead. Him shot. Him shot. Oh, him shot. He shot." Oh, that's from the song he was just rapping. Yella Beezy, this the flow right here. Drop a whole tape with whatever producer that is. So that's a lot of people's liking that song from Yella Beezy. I will definitely say the fact that Yella Beezy is now out and free, he should probably drop some music. I mean, you all over the media right now. Why not? Unless he's tied to a label and they don't want to let him drop. You know how that goes with that label stuff, though, right? But definitely, he's out of the media. He is super hot right now, so he should definitely drop some tunes. Anyways, now Sauce Walka, the Sauce Father, has came and pretty much said whether he would retaliate or not. Now, this is an interview that he actually did with Wicked Films. Y'all talking about, if y'all ain't seen the interview, definitely go check it out. It's doing numbers, and talking about they both did their thing in this interview. But I do want to play this for y'all. Also, this is on my Instagram at Key Talk Media. If you don't follow my Instagram at Key Talk Media, you're literally missing out on a lot because we be lit over there, right? So we're gonna watch this, and then after we watch that, we'll take it to the comment section, see what y'all had to say about it. But here goes Sauce Walka, the Sauce Father, explaining if he will retaliate or not.
I'm damn near getting emotional right now thinking about the shit that I can't retaliate because that's not righteous. Because my brother had his own.
You're watching Key Talk Media.
The nigga gotta respect, and a motherfucker had the opportunity to make me 100% accountable for the same thing that they felt, whatever the situation is, because I still don't know what the situation is with my brother, but whatever it was, they could have held me the same level of accountable that they did him and took my life for no reason the same way, whatever that his was taken for. So at the end of the day, I got to be a man and be an honorable gangster and respect the fact that I put myself in a place where I wasn't supposed to be standing and sitting there, but as a gangster and as a brother, I'm going to stand next to my brother no matter whatever this nigga got going on, or whatever his personal beefs or problems is. If we shook hands and became in the same alliance before that, then I gotta adapt and adopt your problems to a certain extent too. So I put my name on your face, you represent my company, I represent you. I gotta inherit some of your problems. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm in an entire different city and state where I have no information or dealings or ties to understand what is the real issue that's going on. And before I send my people into the motherfucking woods blind.
Anyway, so already he said something important, right? As y'all can hear him, he said he was sitting next to and standing next to in a place he shouldn't have been, because he's pretty much saying like, Sayso P had a lot going on inside the city. You know what I'm talking about? Inside of Memphis, you know what I'm talking about? And maybe even some stuff that I didn't even particularly just know about. But that being my brother, of course, I probably know he was in some type of smoke or something, but not as deep as it was where they wanted to just hunt him down and kill him and stuff like that. But at the same time that my brother saw him and stand next to him, through whatever, you know what I'm talking about, which did also put Sauce Walka in risk of being unalive as well.
Just out of anger and, you know what I'm saying, just honor and just want to make a retaliation move just to prove a point. I'd rather be a leader and use this example and show that, I got the power, I got the respect, I got the money to continue on this chaos and this foolishness, but I'd rather use my position and what I went through as an example of, is this shit really worth it? Like, was taking my brother's life really worth it? Is me trying to retaliate or prove a point for some niggas or for some Instagram comments and some posts, or did you slide for him, this and that? Like, a nigga been doing this shit since a nigga was a teenager, bro, adolescent. You know what I'm saying? Handling this business for the business, standing on the business, laying on the business, leaning on the business. Damn, I'm damn near getting emotional right now thinking about the shit that
Anyway, so as you can see, it doesn't look like Sauce Walka is going to be doing any type of sliding for Sayso P. He said he'd rather use this time where he can go slide for Sayso P, where he has the power to slide for Sayso P, but instead just show people that, hey man, listen, it's not like I see what's going down, but I got to be a respectable gangster, knowing that my brother was inside of some stuff, you know what I'm talking about, which I may not even knew fully what he was inside of, because he said he still don't know why he actually got unalive. Of course, you got people saying that Sayso P ran off with the 200,000, and a lot of other theories and rumors. Like I said, we ain't gonna get into all the theories and rumors, you know what I'm talking about. It is what it is, you know what I'm talking about. You'll be able to figure that out maybe as time goes on when the killers get caught, because one of the killers already had that mask off. And we know whenever they throw that word life, you know what I'm talking about, everybody gets to snitching, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I do want to take it to the comment section though. So Fofo Mike Deezy, who's actually a Dallas, you know what I'm talking about, a Sad Dallas, you know what I'm talking about, TSF member. Y'all better see what's going on from Dallas to Chicago to Memphis to Atlanta. Stay woke. If you don't get what they're saying, he pretty much saying, I know y'all see all them Ricos is going on, you know what I'm talking about, from people getting on these talking, right? The next comment says, Sauce, 100, wise words, respect. Great answer, bro. Watching the interview now, wise words, real. Memphis just different. Just been 100. I don't care what nobody say. He's smart. That Rico would have came faster than them bullets. Yeah, for sure. Silence. Then of course, continue to read. I'm done with your music. So somebody saying, since he's not gonna slide, they're done with his music. Somebody else said, for the dumbs in the comments, why would he come on here and talk about retaliate? This as real as it gets. How you gonna slide anyway if you don't know what it was about and who did it? Real talk. Is you gangster? Is you G? Or is you not? I got questions for the streets. Do you pop? Sauce Walka, bro, we love you, brother. Sayso P in hell, like, oh wow, my boy, his beef is your beef now. When your life gets in jeopardized, I want to see what the responses was to this comment. Exactly, what that nigga sitting there talking about? Don't always work like that. Nothing. The killer not supposed to get on no interview and tell the fans his next move. What do you expect him to say, whether he planned to or not? Why get on an interview and say it? As a real street nigga, he probably saying that just so the pigs ain't on his ass, but really spinning. Never said, where we go? Oh, never said he's supposed to get on an interview and say that he do or not. I'm just saying, no matter who you is, you can get touched, protected or not. You ain't say that though. You said, what the F is he sitting there talking about? I responded to that. Even we going off what you meant. Was he supposed to make that known on camera for y'all satisfaction or something? And of course, I can see where the arguments are going. He's speaking two different messages. The most important one is that is the one the kids need to hear. If you know, you know. Heal up, fool. Some of y'all thought he was gonna get on here and talk like a YN. This a OG. Behind the scene, man grabbed a chopstick. So a lot of people believe he just saying this inside the interview, but in real life, you know what I'm talking about, off that camera, you know what I'm talking about, this sliding time for everybody. Anyways, now aside from that, I put a little picture together. You know, I want y'all to let me know in the comment section which one of these ladies would y'all free. You know what I'm talking about? I said you get to release one of them from a light sentence. Which one would you free? You know, this number one. With your free number two, and number two, y'all should obviously know who that is. Number three or number four. You know what I'm talking about? Of course, y'all, the majority of people said Big Glow. You know what I'm talking about? One got the second most, and I think three was the third, and four, a lot of people said they went free. But anyways, let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.